Oh shit. I didn't mean to start it. What up, y'all? Let me invite my co-hosts and goobs. Damn, man, I can't even fucking see. And I just cussed to start off the line, man. What am I doing wrong, man? Deion got me all messed up, dog. Hold up, y'all. As you may see, the name has changed. Welcome to Capping with Jerome. All right. Let's see. What up, what up, what up, y'all? Welcome to Capping with Jerome. Man, I lost that bet. Colorado won their first game. They upset TCU, 20.5 point underdogs, and won straight up. Congrats to Jerome Wallace for all the paper that he won today. That was a really, really good thing. You think Colorado overused Travis Hunter? No, absolutely not. Uh, let's see. It was very shocking to me. I got everything right except for two things. Colorado upset TCU, and Colorado might win more than 3 games. But we'll see. I'm trying to invite the homies, but I'm having difficulties. All right. But very good. Deion exceeded my expectations, as did his son. Even though I said his son is the truth, he really outplayed what I thought he could do in his first game at that level. So shout out to the whole Sanders family, man. And shout out to Jerome for winning his money and his great pick. Good job. What up, though? Ohio State messed the bed up. Kev, you think? What do you think? Dragon Low, what up? Your thing and the name of your platform saying Captain with Jerome. I know. I lost the bet. Remember I told Jerome that if Colorado could beat TCU, I would change the name of the sports podcast. So early this morning, as soon as the game was over, first thing I did before I asked him for some money is I changed the name of the sports podcast. I didn't tell him I changed it. He needs to see that on his own. That wasn't part of the bet for me to tell him I changed the name. But I'll leave it up for a week and then I'll go back. Sonny Liston, Mike Tyson. Somebody just left a comment. Let me hit group up. Yeah, man. Go Young DJ. What up, DJ?
What's the deal?
Hey man, I was running down the idea of grading all the sports books to my sister, and I told her that you had said you would film. Hey, I think I could make it bigger and better than I actually thought at first. We just break it all the way down. Like, is the place clean? And, what's
Yeah,
the customer service like? What's the betting like? How many teams can you parlay? All that stuff. I think it'll catch on if we consistent enough to run through the different casinos. And the idea she gave me is next season we double back and see if they made any changes, any progress.
hmm Now I
So
think that's a great idea. Even
yeah,
when you said it, I thought it was a great idea. I've been trying to get into this filmmaking thing, so
mhm.
I got a real good camera, so I want to put it to use.
Yeah. The casinos trip when you bring the camera in.
Yeah,
So we got to be real discreet and probably use it outside more.
Yeah, probably do it from outside, but we can get like a little B-roll, of the
Yeah,
casino, what it look like,
yeah,
and the rest of it outside.
yeah. We do it like that with a professional camera. It's gonna make it even more interesting. Get more people. Hey, so go ahead, man. I know you got a lot to say about that game today. What you think,
Man, the game.
Colorado?
Yeah, the game was great. It started off on fire. Like I said, that first quarter, I was like, man, they looking good because they was just playing with confidence. They was
Mm-hmm.
playing like they've been there before. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And it wasn't only the offense either; it was the defense too. At first, that was getting stops. Because Colorado would have been up more, but they missed the field goal. They dropped like 2 touchdown passes. You know what I mean? But it was looking good from the start to me, and that was great because a lot of people, like you said, was not expecting them to win that game, and then for them to be up at the half and get the ball back in the second half, the book still had them as the underdog the whole game, and I was
The
like,
whole game.
yeah, the whole game, I'm like, this is disrespectful right here. Like, you still gonna give me plus 170 and they up 3 and they finna get the ball back and they playing like this. I said, well, I gotta take this all day. You know what I'm saying? So, and that came through for me.
I give you that. I give you that. At halftime, you did tell people on the what's the name of the app we got?
Discord.
Concord, Discord.
Discord.
On the Discord app, you laid it out for everybody at halftime that was disrespectful, and you believed that Colorado will win. Colorado didn't become favorite to the end of that game, and they were favored for a short moment. Then they switched back, and then they ended up as a favorite. Even though Colorado looked good, even though Colorado had the lead, even though TCU couldn't take the lead from them, I still personally thought TCU would win that game by 4 to 11 points, and it just never happened. So shout out to Jerome Wallace once again, man. He called it. He stuck with it. He put his money where his mouth was, and he cashed out big time. Me personally, I felt like I called the game somewhat how it went, but not obviously. I came out on the wrong side because I didn't think Colorado's defense could hold up. And what I didn't do is my homework. I didn't realize TCU was only returning 3 players. I don't know if that's offense or defense, but I got a couple calls about that. And they said that they announced that before the game started. And I didn't know that. And if I had bet on that game, I would be mad at you guys for not telling me that. We got to help each other out if you find that information out. I told you guys I wouldn't put nothing on it, so it wouldn't hurt me either way. But it does hurt my record as far as picking. And now I'm in a mess up situation because do I go with my ego and say, oh, they won't win but 2 more games? Or do I say, damn, Deion surprised me. He didn't surprise me at Jackson State. I knew Deion was going to turn that program around, but I've been saying on here it's going to take him 1 year, and apparently it doesn't look like it's going to take him 1 year. Now, before you say anything, I got to get this in. It was only TCU. I was saying it was only Colorado, but TCU has no defense even when they had all their players last year. So again, look like TC still has their defensive problem. I was thinking Texas. Texas is a state with athletes. Texas usually has some speedsters and can score, and they did score, but Colorado outscored them. So last time I'm gonna say this before the end of this is shout out to Jerome Wallace, shout out to Deion Sanders, man, and his son.
Yeah, they did their thing, and the key, the eye opener for me was, man, that boy Shador, man, he was poised. Even when it looked like he should be panicking, he didn't panic at all. He just stayed in that pocket or stayed moving around. Even if he got sacked, and now it's 3rd and 19. Man, he still looked like it was 1st and 10 the way he was throwing that ball in the pocket.
Yeah, he took a few sacks, and it looked like it would mess the drive up. Nah, first down, next play every time. He had 4 receivers with over 100 yards. That's impressive.
Yeah,
And
that's crazy. But then the other receiver that's also a DB and he played both ways. He played like 90% of the snaps.
that's why I like Deion. Deion did the same thing when he played football. I love that shit, man.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's why I say Deion's a different type of animal. Great coach. I'm still surprised he won game one. So guess what? I will be staying away from not trusting Colorado, but the jury's still out. They haven't proved a whole lot yet. They proved they're off to a fast start and a great start. Like you said earlier, it was disrespectful on that point spread. Somebody in the chat had asked us who about the Colorado game, and I told them just wait and see when it starts. And Colorado come out and score right away. 20 and a half points. You have to kind of figure Colorado would hang with that 20 and a half. But I thought by halftime TCU would be up, and that just didn't happen.
Yeah, that definitely was the right move too, to wait and see. You know, if you wasn't sure, to wait and see how the game was going. And like you said, if they're looking like they was gonna hang, so now I don't think the point spread ever even got to under like 4.5. The lowest I seen was plus 4.5 for Colorado.
Yeah, 3.5 was the lowest, 3.5.
Yeah.
And but it stayed mainly at 4.5 though. And you know what? I can't say what I would have did if I had money, because sometimes we just don't know what we would do. But minus 4.5 for Colorado. That was very suspect, because had Colorado scored a touchdown, they still would have had to score again in order to cover that 4.5. So that there, I mean, I've been saying it all year. You emphasized it, Jerome Wallace emphasized it, that the bookies be slipping sometimes. I didn't think they were slipping as far as the money line go. Plus 650, I thought TCU would take it. Plus 20.5, you go to the other channel. I had been saying that plus 20.5 was good money, but no way I thought they would upset these dudes. I'm going to just keep it 100. I just didn't think it would happen. I was wrong. I'm not going to keep saying I was wrong, but I just felt like I owed that to the audience, because I was adamant that they could not beat TCU straight up.
Yeah, because
they would only win 3 games.
Yeah, because of where TCU was last year.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
But like you said, they didn't have those players. And then where Colorado was last year, they was trash last year. I mean, absolute trash. And we got to remember that this is the first game, of the season. You know what I mean? So these bookies, they don't got it all the way right. This is sometimes it's the worst, but sometimes it's the best time to capitalize on some of these lines. Even yesterday when they had Stanford -2 on Hawaii, I'm like, Hawaii is trash. They always been trash. -2, like I'm gonna take that all day.
Exactly. Great pick. Look, yeah, like I said, the jury's still out. We'll see. But the way they played today, they got action at hanging with a USC. They got action at hanging with a Utah. I didn't think they stood a chance to beat Utah, but now I think they stand a chance. But Colorado's going to have to tighten up on defense. I don't care how much Deion's team did what they did today. I don't care how much somebody was right and somebody was wrong. They better tighten up that defense if they want to win the Pac-12 championship.
Yeah. Their defense was playing better in the first half. They let a lot of points get scored in that second half. I was thinking that they was going to actually pull away. But yeah, man, a lot of teams like that, man. They secondary is not what you would think that it's supposed to be. But there was a lot of blowouts today too. I did notice that, a lot of blowouts.
You might remember this. I said this all last season, and if I remember correctly, you had agreed with me. But on a collegiate level, there just aren't any good cornerbacks anymore. I said it all season last year, and I thought Colorado would be that way this week. And where I was major wrong in my guessing, their offensive line held it together, dog. Their offensive line was on deck.
Right.
Yeah. But
That's why he was
yeah,
so poised in that pocket.
to throw for 500, you knew he was gonna
Yeah.
have a good day. Though. You knew he
Yeah.
was gonna have a good day, but I know you didn't think he was gonna throw for 500.
No, I didn't think for 500. I can't remember what the line was on his yards, but I think it was like two something, like 279, or it was under 300. And even when I seen the touchdowns, the touchdowns it had him over 1.5 for plus money. I'm like, he gonna get that all day. Like a lot of these quarterbacks in college, they're not really throwing a lot of touchdowns no more. It's a lot of running going on.
Yeah,
But for him, I know that he throws that they throw a lot. His offense, Deion's offense, throws a lot. Even in the red zone, they'd be 5-10 yards. They'd still throw the ball. So I said that 1.5 is easy. But I went and put another dude on a ticket to score a touchdown or running back, and man, he didn't score a touchdown. So that messed up that parlay. But that would have been a great parlay. But if I would have just did it by itself, his touchdowns, man, it would have been great.
man, those prop bets that you was posting from other people, man, I think I can't do it this year, but at least right now, I was thinking next year, bro, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just take that serious and do that for a month straight, man. If I don't hit, nah, I wasn't. I don't hit.
I be
But I
telling
think.
you. I be telling
What's
you.
up, Goo?
What's up, gentlemen?
What's up, Goob?
All right.
Listen, man, Goob got to get his props on them horses, man. Goob he the truth with them horses, man.
I'll try to tell y'all, man. He got a real unorthodox, goofy looking style to other people. Goob mentioned it to me before. A while back, Goob told me, it looks goofy to people. And it do look goofy to people, but you never hear me talk bad about his pick stuff.
They work.
I don't know how the hell he do it. All I know is anything moon, you take that. Anything double S's, you take that. And it works for him. Goob. I mean, I don't never clown Goob's horses, and that's the reason why I don't.
Yeah, it's sometimes I take them when I put them up on the Discord. Like I say, I wake up in the morning handicapping them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm picking the ones that I think, but I'm a little biased. Like I say, I'm gonna play them moon horses. I'm not gonna play one. Every blue moon I play 130-1 or 20-1, 10-1. They might, it doesn't look like they pay as much as depending on. It's just like how y'all play your sports betting. You can't just play $5 or $10 on a plus 100. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with the horses.
Goob, I have a question for you. I was gonna ask you this last time we were live together, but Johnny James got a question for you.
Wow.
Goob was watching a horse race last night at a casino in New Mexico, and a jockey fell off, but the horse almost won. Is he automatically qualified once the jockey fall off?
Yeah, so he DQ'd. He's already out. If he fought off at the beginning, anytime in there, the horse could damn near get to the finish line and fall down. He fought off. The horse is just running.
And shout out to y'all. I got 700 subscribers now on this channel. Only 800 watch time hours, but 700 is cool. So we shouldn't have no problem hitting 1,000, especially if DJ and Goob keep doing their thing. DJ, Jerome Wallace had last live, you may remember, he asked about bankrolling for Goob. And I think it was you that mentioned, or it might have been Goob. Here you go, right there.
Yeah, see.
He mentioned that, one of y'all mentioned that Goob would probably be a little looser if he had a bigger bankroll. Jerome's actually asked me about backing you now with them prop bets. So at some point, I need to give y'all each other's number.
Yeah.
And y'all can handle y'all business.
And then with the see when we got this new app in Vegas, I thought that they was gonna give us everything like FanDuel, and they almost did, but not really. But like with the alternate lines, oh man, you could really smack them, man. I seen my boy today. He smacked them on the receiver on Colorado. He chose his line was like 50 something, so he took the 50, he took the 70, he took the 90, and I think the 100, and smacked all of it, man.
Hmm.
Smacked all of it, and the odds, as you go up, the odds get better and better. So I think the top odds got to like 1,000 or something like that.
Man,
Let me answer
Jerome.
that. Oh,
Go ahead, go.
no, I was just gonna answer Yaquis Aldridge question. No, they don't give you your money back.
Nah,
say
you don't
fall
get your
off.
money back.
No, he's asking.
Nah.
Yeah, if he fall off that horse, you're not getting your money back, and you're gonna lose. I've lost like that. I've lost where a horse I had a horse singled in a pick 4, and the horse broke down before he got to the finish line. They ended up having to euthanize him, but I lost my bet because the horse broke down, jockey fell off. They don't talk about how many jockeys is paralyzed or fucked off in the sport of horse racing.
Yeah, they've been killing a lot of them horses lately too, huh?
Yeah. A lot of horses died at Santa Anita. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they can't understand if it's the track that they changed the type of track that they were running on. I did a live about, but a lot of people don't know that the first 12 Kentucky Derbies was won by a black jockey. We dominated that sport. We dominated horse racing.
But the origin of horse racing, right, Goo?
Oh yeah, because as slaves we trained horses, we did everything for the horses, and that's why we got into that, riding them. And so we were the first ones to dominate the racing. But when segregation came out, tracks like Kentucky banned blacks from racing. So that's why there was a long stint.
Yeah. Now, see, the blacks, they actually used to have kids riding them horses in slavery days because they were smaller and they were lighter.
Yeah.
Jerome Wallace said, "Excuse him for being rude. What's good, Goob?" And go young DJ.
What's good with you, Wallace?
What's good, Jerome?
Jerome made a statement one time about me I only show my winners and not my losers. Jerome, you have to show some of your winners and some of your losers as well, young man. You know what I'm saying? Before you can speak like that. Just saying.
You said that to Jerome Wallace?
No, Jerome has said it to me.
It to you?
Yeah, I was winning lives.
I was gonna say that last time when I said go ahead, Goob. I was gonna tell him that you still picking winners. Because he mentioned you yesterday. He asked about your horse picking and stuff. Kev can vouch for me. Oh, yeah, absolutely, I could vouch for you. In fact, I told them you had money on Colorado today, straight up and minus the 20, plus the 20 and a half. Look, but yeah, he was asking me about you yesterday, Goob, and I told him, man, I don't know how Goob do it, man, but Goob wins. I just don't get it. He wins, and that's all we looking for.
Yeah.
He told me, he said, Kev, he said, DJ's the best. We would have $1 million betting with him. You said his picks are the best. I said, wait, hold up. I never said his picks are the best. I said his betting style is the best, and how he can hold back, because we compulsive and we go all in. I'm like, his style and the fact that he picks good props and he can pick a same game parlay prop, that's what I'm saying you get the $1 million in. Yeah. Because he got different ways of betting, but I'm speaking as far as his prop bets, and you can make a lot of money.
Yeah.
The prop bets that he's actually selecting, we'll see what he's doing a year from now. But right now, he picks high probability prop bets.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not betting the whole board. He's not betting, oh, I want this, and this. So
Yeah. Yeah, I'm stacking up wins. Like I said, I don't chase odds, I chase wins. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I'm trying to, double up. But when I do got when I really got house money, okay, I'm gonna throw that, on a parlay. But even if you like, it's so many different methods. Like I said, the bankroll builders, right? So you take something that's like minus 250. You take two things that's like minus 250. That's gonna give you even money. And then, you know what I'm saying? If you really look for some just a straight hit, you can't go wrong right there. So say LeBron for 20 points. LeBron won't get 20. His average is 25, 30. So boom, let's say that's minus 250. And then you might take, let's say Trae Young, 5 assists. He gonna get 10 assists all day. So 5 might be minus 250. You put those two together, boom, it's just even money. And then when you got other things that somebody really gonna kill at, and then you hit them odds. When you get them high odds, you play less money and you can still win more. Like, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mentioned to y'all in the chat room. I didn't mention it before the game. I mentioned it toward the end of the game. But when I went to sleep last night, and I really counted because I had already seen Jerome Wallace's his bets and stuff. So when I went to sleep last night, and I really, really thought about it, and this is without knowing TCU was missing a lot of players. I'm going off last few years offense, last few years defense, and knowing, like I said on the live, that Deion Sanders' son is the truth, that over 60.5 was the play. It was a play. Obviously, Colorado was the play, but I'm saying plus 60.5 was too. And I even made a statement. I didn't say nothing about the over, but I made a statement that about Colorado would have to score a lot of points if they're going to cover that. I mean, score to stay within that 20.5 of the opponent. So obviously it's going to go over if they're going to cover that 20.5. Yeah. Now, another thing, I sat here for about 13 minutes bashing my pick and all that. Now, remember what I told you. Y'all, I don't think y'all was here, DJ and Goo, but remember the last live? I went live. I told y'all the Braves and the over. And I told y'all Lynn was going to give up 5 points, 5 runs. Lynn gave up 5 runs. The Braves won, and the game went over. So that's what I wanted to do yesterday is come brag about that. But on this channel, we're going to have probably a day or two off every week. So I didn't come on yesterday. Plus, my sister was in town. Went to my nephew's game yesterday in the storm. So after the storm, we went and ate. I was tired as hell. I went straight to sleep.
That game was out here? Your nephew played out here?
Yeah, man. You know what? In all the years of Pop Warner or whatever they call that out here, in his high school years, I've never seen him play a worse game than he played the other day. I knew something was wrong. He looked fatigued at the beginning of the game. He looked fatigued. He was walking weird, but he has blisters. He developed blisters on his big toe, so that was bothering him. He was a bit slow, and he looked lazy. After the game, he admitted he was tired because, I got to keep it real with nephew. I got to let him know what ain't looking good and what is looking. I encourage him, but I tell him how he could be better. He plays cornerback. Actually, they got him in linebacker.
I'll be right back, y'all.
They got him playing linebacker right now. He's naturally a DB. And sometimes they go to nickel package. He goes to corner. And but the kid is good, man. I'm not lying, man. This is a good kid. Again, this is the worst game I've seen him play. And with that said, he still did good. He had 2 hard hits. He had about 5 tackles. He defended on several plays. He defended good. One play, he didn't defend too well, but the pass was overthrown, so it didn't matter. Incomplete pass. But he had tackles, covered his man. He hit hard, and he's not known for hitting hard. He's a skinny dude, but he's getting strong and he's getting tall. That's why they moved him to linebacker. But yeah, go out there next time you see DP play, man. There's a few dudes that watch game video live streams who got sons on the squad, and they were there. They were at the game. But yeah, my nephew bad, man. I hate that he finally had a letdown game because your senior year is where you want to play your best.
Facts.
And for some people, they would be happy with the way he performed. But me personally, I know he's better than that. I don't want him. Put it like this. The entire game, he had 2 bad plays, maybe 3. If you count the one where the pass was overthrown, he had 3 bad plays all game. But I'm not used to that. I'm used to him playing a solid game through and through. So I'm going to just run it down real quick. Take less than a minute. There was one play. He's playing on the other side of the field. And there's 3 guys where the ball is thrown on the complete opposite side of the field. So it would be on the right side of the offensive field. And my nephew comes slashing all the way across the field. He's open. It's nobody in his way. He got an open run at the ball carrier. He thinks his teammates are going to make the tackle. So at the last minute, he pulls up. Dude broke the tackle. So now my nephew don't have the angle no more. The dude takes off. My nephew chases him down, dives at like the 12-yard line at his feet, missed the tackle, dude goes for a touchdown. So I was telling my nephew, don't ever quit on the play until the play is over. Don't assume your teammates is going to make a tackle. Just go all out to the end of the play. Because he could have actually stopped that touchdown, but he thought his team had it. Another play, he just got burnt. I mean, sometimes you get burnt, but he got burnt. And that's it. And them the 2 bad plays. And like I said, if you count the third one, the ball was overthrown. A little short receiver who he probably underestimated. Probably like, oh, this little fool can't outrun me. He's not going to get open. But the little fool got open. Quarterback overthrown. And it was a team from St. Louis. So they playing teams in California, Hawaii, St. Louis, all over the United States. So they 1-1 on the season.
I want to say to Jerome Wallace, if you get on the Discord in the morning, I give out my horse picks. Anybody can. I'm putting them out there to bet. The only time that I come at the end, I'll come after the races is up and put up. You can see either I done won or I done lost. If I give 2 horses, just like you guys give 2 picks a day. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody will say, well, you know, like DJ will come back and say, get y'all money for putting them up. It's the same thing basically I try to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I have no I'm not no professional horse handicapper.
What?
I play enough. I play enough to keep me above water. Because I'm a cheap bettor. And people will look at my tickets and say, well, Goob, you ain't played but $5 or $10 here. I sent y'all a pick 4 that I put on the thing I just hit. You know what I'm saying? For a $12 ticket. But the minimum bet is 50 cents. So it cost me $12 for that ticket, but it turned to $115. Somebody can play $1 if they want to and double up on it. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I play to keep playing because I play so many days. I don't know how many days the rest of the people play on sports.
Every damn day, if you got some money, shit.
Well, if it's a good slate, you know what I mean? I'm gonna look at the slate. If the games is not, you know, if I can't find an angle, then you know I'm not gonna mess with it. I sit it out. Or like the other day, I got too caught up at work. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't put nothing out. I didn't have no bets, you know. But, you know, it just depends. And just for the people that don't know, that's not in the Discord, it has dates and timestamps. So you can see that we post them before the game. So it's not like you going back and changing it, make it look like you didn't lose.
Right.
If you lost, you lost. If you won, you won. You know, we're not manipulating nothing or nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, yeah, so I posted before the game. And then if it hit, I'm going to go back and say, cash it, you know. cash it cash. So I'm gonna let you know that it hit. So and I'm not deleting them. So you can go back now and see like, okay, this one won, this one won, this one won. You know what I mean? So
Right. That's what I've been trying to do. What I've been trying to do is post in the morning time, and then after the race, sometime after that race, I'll post a screenshot of what Twin Spires will show you, and you'll see that that horse that I posted, hey, he made, if he didn't come in first, he came in second. You still, that's why I say play across on the horse. You can play 5, 10, 15, whatever you want across on the horse. You know what I'm saying? But I like them horses, and I definitely, because especially since it was a full moon, I was definitely playing nothing but moon horses. You know what I'm saying? But me and Kev, it's always been a joke with us since I started with Kev about me in the back of the moon. You know what I'm saying? So I have a connection with playing moon horses. Like I say, I play those. I play devil horses. I play double letter horses. You know, and if the odds are within range, I'll play them. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, I catch a long shot. What's up, dear?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. He got an unorthodox way of betting, but if it works, it works. That's all you're looking for is to win. And he's been consistent. It's been a few years. I've been seeing Goob picking horses for what, Goob, about 3 years?
What?
Since I've been seeing you pick horses.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been playing for years.
No, I'm just saying me verifying that you be winning.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'll let you know, I'll text you. But like I say, I like this Discord because I have the ability to give out, you know, just a couple picks that I like to people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I asked Jerome Wallace asked me. I don't know if he Jay Walker, BG Pep, where you at, man?
What?
He said, "Is that title Jerome Wallace?" Yeah, fool. None of you other fools can make me change the title, fool. Yeah, that. So Goob, DJ, can you put the invite link in the chat? Yeah, the, RJ88 wanted it also. I didn't know how to do it.
Yeah, I just did it.
But Goob, as far as you being a professional, I don't know if you made it clear or not, but the amount you bet does not take away from you being good at what you do. It just, the amount that you bet is more attractive than anything, but it doesn't take away from your win percentage or you knowing your horses and jockeys and stuff like, or even your style of bet.
Right.
So
I appreciate, you know, because some people will just say, I'm just saying that some people say because I'm a small better like that. And I see, you know, because I've seen some of y'all bets that y'all post on, you know, on the Discord. And I'm like, shit, I can't, you know what I'm saying? But you guys are picking specific bets for that day and playing those specific bets. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm playing from Wednesday to Sunday. So I have to kind of limit my bankroll.
No, you doing it right. You being conservative, same way DJ is. I don't know if you caught it, but a while back, about 2 weeks ago, DJ said, "Man, you be going all in. That's your problem." That is my problem. You know, I'd be a fool to try to debate or deny that. I know that's my problem. But see, the flip side is when you see Jerome Wallace doing the same thing, but he's hot. Week after week after week, he's picking winners. I mean, don't get me wrong. I done seen a nigga lose a lot of money too. But right now, I think the last 3 times that he told me he came to Vegas, because he might have came some other times. So he's won big. So it's only a problem when you lose it. It's not a problem when you win it.
Facts.
He's on that win streak right now.
Facts. And even the way he did his bet was right. You know, you do the the money line, and he took the +20, but he put the bigger, the long money on the +20 because obviously that's easier. But then it's +650, You know what I mean? He put a fraction of that in. Look how much it came back. You know what I mean? Like that's how you
Man,
do it. And
yeah,
it's
that's good money.
bankroll management. But if your bankroll is long enough, then you're gonna be able to compete. You're gonna be able to bring some money home. You know what I'm saying? But if you got the short bankroll, then you got to build it up to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That money to play with.
yeah, it's harder to make those type of bets if you got small money.
Yeah.
But what I like and appreciate about Jerome is he believed in what he said as far as that money line go, and he jumped on it. And that wasn't no small fry that he put on there. So
Yes,
shout
sir.
out to him. I even told him, like, if that's me, I'm just saying, if that's me with that bankroll and those bets, I don't want Colorado money line. I don't give a damn. I don't want a money line. Even after they won, I don't want a money line. But because he believed it, he went with how he felt. And that's the strength of being a gambler when you're on the right side.
And the good part of that, if he was on one of the apps and he had a cash out, man. If you do got the money line, you know what I'm saying, you probably could cash out early. Like, you know, if it's not looking good, you know, you can always get up out of it. So, but
Man, he told me it's too janky. I said, man, I'm not going to argue with him. Everybody, just like Goob and his horses, everybody got their own way, their own philosophies and beliefs. But you right, DJ. You absolutely 1,000% correct.
I'm looking. I call it the audible, man. Sometimes if it ain't looking good, I'm looking for the audible about that thing, like Peyton Manning. You know what I'm saying? How could I get out without taking the whole loss? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or how could I, you know, limit my risk if you're gonna offer me a certain, all right, I might. It depends on where I'm at though, how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm trying to win. I ain't trying to really take no losses. I'm trying to have a profitable day every day. But you seen that that futures bet I posted in the Discord?
I didn't see it. No, I seen
it
post
for
a
you.
message.
So I posted a futures bet for Shador Sanders to win the Heisman. It was at plus 150. So $100 get you 15,000. And it got a cash out. You feel me? So you don't even have to wait for the whole season. You might get to the middle of the season, they might give you a proper cash out. Man, the line already went down to 8,000. So right now, if anybody took it, I bet you they already offering you a cash out on your money because the line
Absolutely
to 8,000. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or 150 to 8,000. You know what I'm saying? Like
good stuff.
Free money.
You think we'll ever get? You think we'll ever get that Colorado will ever get that same double digits again?
No. And the reason why I say that is because TCU was ranked. They came into the game ranked, and it was only 20.5. Now that they beat a ranked team out the gate, they can't give them 20.5 again.
No, right. That was a
RJ, DJ posted the link in the chat room, bro, that you had been asking for. And you missed out today. You could have got a few wins today, RJ.
Every time RJ asks, I'll post it. He still ain't joined.
I don't know, man. He's older. You know, it take them a little longer on these phones sometimes.
I feel it.
They got to have their grandbabies hook them up.
Hook it up. You got to have an 8-year-old do it for him.
Yeah. But there you go. The link is posted once again, RJ.
And it's free right now. Like I'm saying, all the people that I know that got these Discords, they charge for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes they hit or miss, and we giving out constant winners, you know, and it's free for now. So it's like, you know, you might as well just join now. Why it's free.
Yeah, might as well, y'all. I wish Jerome Wallace would join, man. He's on right now. Since I've been knowing him, he's been pretty good. But like I said, he's lost a few. We picked the wrong side of some of the same games, but he go hard and he finds the right games that win. He had a couple boxing matches he won.
Yeah, nobody gonna win them all.
Yeah, he's talking about Deion's son.
Yeah, Deion's son. Yeah, for him to get that Heisman. Because look, if he keep playing like that, you know, But like I said in the post, he don't even have to win. All he gotta do is keep having good games. He get close. If he even in a conversation, they're gonna offer you a cash out. The max it said it would let me bet was 400. So that's $60,000. You know what I'm saying? So if it's close, if his name come up and it's close, and as it get closer, you know what I mean? They might let you cash out 25,000. You know what I'm saying? So like, man,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know his other son was playing both ways.
His son's on defense.
yeah, his other son is a safety.
I know, but I think he did some on offense as well today.
Nah, that was the other corner, one of the corners. He a
Okay.
corner and a receiver. I just forgot his name, but he balled out. Like he went both ways and he balled out. He had an interception. He had a bunch of batted passes. They might as well not even have to throw his way no more.
It's either going to be, the running. They may have two in the Heisman because that true freshman running back, he was balling. He had 4 touchdowns himself
Oh,
Colorado?
for
Nah.
Colorado.
Nah.
Yeah,
nah.
Nah.
yeah, the true freshman. Look it up.
They only had 2 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
I know
And
he
one
caught 2.
Oh.
He had
Oh,
4.
Dylan Edwards? Yeah, Dylan Edwards. He did have 3.
3 or 4.
He had 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's 4 because he had 3 catching and 1 rushing, so that's 4.
Yeah.
Damn, he caught 3. Woo.
Yeah, the other receiver was Travis Hunter. Yeah. Travis
But
both ways.
Goob, you make a great point. However, it's gonna go to the quarterback because he's Deion's son, number 1. So we know him. We don't know the running back. Number 2, you had 3 other receivers with over 100 yards. So it's got to go to the quarterback.
Yeah.
Right.
And that running back, he only had 24 rushing yards.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, because they wasn't rushing the ball like that. They rushing wasn't looking that good. TCU run game was looking way better than theirs. That's the only.
See, I like Deion's when he talked to the reporters, how he said what they thought about a black, what he did at Colorado by bringing all his people in, and if you don't like it, you can leave. Basically, you know what I'm saying. And the flip side of it, you got to stay on the winning side because they're gonna always have something to say about him. But he's still saying, a black coach coming in that they didn't think could coach. Basically, nobody had no faith in him being a hell of a coach.
Well, here go the thing about Deion. I think the word you're looking for is humble. He got to humble himself. You get 1 win, you talking a lot of shit. You got to be careful because you're gonna make other teams prepare harder and want you a whole lot more now. Because one thing they gonna know now is they gonna be on the spotlight too. If they get burnt, they get a sack, a tackle, an interception, all of that. As far as Deion, I mentioned, I think in my last live when I was saying that they couldn't beat TCU, I was saying I like everything about Deion. I liked him in college. I liked him in the pros, no matter what team he was on. I liked the way he talked shit. I like everything about Deion. I just didn't think Deion could beat TCU flat out game 1. Again, my disclaimer is I didn't know TCU wasn't returning many players.
I like what Robert Richards just said right there. See, that would be amazing in itself as well. No black coach has ever won the Heisman.
National championship.
A national championship. My bad.
Deion's the man. I'm rooting for him. I sure hate to be wrong on the first year of this show, but hey, he looked really good. Which, like I said, it's never been Deion that I doubted, but I just didn't think they had enough defense and offensive line. I never even doubted his son. So if we go back to his son, Deion's first year at Jackson State, we got a live where I talked about how the the white sports announcers wasn't giving Deion no props. He said, "Damn, you wrong. 3 games. All right, dog. You won the first game, man. Take your win and be happy. Don't start getting arrogant, man. You know how this shit go. Hey, be humble. You up, be humble." Yeah, all the players left NFL and Portal. But even when a couple people was asking me on the Black Channel about what I think about Deion and them players, how he's taking their jobs and whatever. And I said that was a good thing. I think that Deion did it right. You gonna play for me or you gonna get the hell up out of here? It don't matter because he knew what personnel he was bringing.
But see, you gotta respect somebody that come in and win, no matter what they do or how they get there. He revamping whole programs. When he got to Jackson State, he revamped that whole thing. Not only did he bring himself, he brought people there. He would have celebrities and rappers there and professionals, everything to boost that whole morale. He took over the band team. He said, "I want you to play this song," and you know what I mean. He revamps the whole program. So he's doing the same thing at Colorado. So he gonna stay with his sons, I believe, and he might even end up coaching in the NFL.
Well, look, Jerome Wallace. This is what I mean by be humble. First of all, it's just one game. Number 2, they played no defense. Number 3, the team they played had no defense. And number 4, the team they played only had 3 returning starters, I think, on offense, I believe. And this is the last thing I mean about be humble. Forget that they won and they're going to win 10 or 12 games. How about you just go place a bet right now that they win over 4.5 games and bet that throw a little something on Deion's son winning the Heisman. Then you putting yourself in a position to just be like killing them. You talk about being a millionaire and you go drop a load that they win over 4.5 games. That's an easy bet for you. And then you go and bet a chance bet that this dude wins the Heisman. He got a great chance. He's off to a great start. And he's going to have a whole lot of people pulling for him if they start winning. He already proved himself at HBCU, but now here he is where stats really count. And so far, he found it to be easy on this level. So it's a good bet, I think, that DJ is off.
Yeah.
Great odds. $50 get you 4 stacks, bro. $50 get you 4 stacks.
They got a -2.5 versus Nebraska next week. Colorado already.
Well, yeah, I had seen where they were saying it was going to be a close, tight game because Nebraska's not the same team.
This was a close, tight game. So this was 44. It was only a field goal.
Hell yeah, they yeah,
88
absolutely.
87 points they put up, man.
Let me see.
And then that US
futures. Well,
did you see the new alignment that they finna have?
Yeah.
USC and all them is going to the
ACC.
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense. USC.
Why not? Why not?
I don't think it's going because is USC traveling like that with the ACC?
Well, you got to remember that with college, it's about money. It's about the TV deals. So whatever they're going to get more money. So they're gonna pay them to travel or whatever that they got to do to get there.
Who was favored in this Wyoming game?
I don't even see who
Wyoming playing.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Wyoming returning almost all they returning 8 players on offense.
It's tied up in the 4th.
Yeah, man. Actually, it is from Sunday to Thursday. Number 1, I got to get watch hours on this channel. Number 2, Jerome Wallace and Deion Sanders been on my mind all day, so I figured while it's fresh on my mind, I'll come talk about it, try to get my watch hours up. So, yeah, absolutely. Crystal, can you post Go Young DJ Google my cash app for me, please?
Another thing, something I'm big on, these teams that score a lot. UCLA, it's last season, they're not scoring a lot right now, but USC, man, the first half over is just it's like it's clearing every game that I'm looking at. I wanted to put it on and I didn't. Like all the games is hitting that first half over.
Yeah, these teams ain't really playing no defense either.
Yeah, it's Big Ten, not ACC. I was wrong. That's it.
Big Ten.
So just 5 hours ago, for y'all information, specifically Jerome, 5 hours ago, the sharp bettors were all on the under 3.5 wins this season. So absolutely, the bookies are scared already, because they happy because the sharp bettors are in trouble. But what I meant to say is the bookies already know, as far as the point spreads they're going to be putting out, they know Colorado is better than most people expect.
Yeah.
That's why it was at 3.5. You thinking it's just right there on the cuff. When you looked at the list yourself, kid, you said 3.
And then, absolutely. I stuck to 3.
I was just looking at the
4,
schedule.
but 3.
I'm saying, I'm saying the book. So the books, they knew what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? They knew they was gonna catch a lot of the, sharp.
We got somebody called Bookie Killer, man.
Everybody, all these dudes on Instagram call themselves the sports book killer, the bookie killer,
and Parlay King.
Yeah, the bookie's still around though.
What I was saying about the UCLA, USC, and Washington traveling to the Midwest and all that is how much of their fan base is going to be traveling to go to those games that's there. Or they don't care about that as far as
more money on TV, dog.
Yeah, not in college. They're not caring like that in college. College fans not really. They traveling, but not like that. Like
See, the problem on the West Coast, the complaint has always been that the East Coast don't watch us play. So they want to get in where the whole world is watching them. They want a good time. What do you call it? Prime time?
Yeah.
And they want the East Coast to watch them. They want all them endorsements, them commercials. They want people buying the jerseys. Because on the West Coast, only the West Coast buy a West Coast jersey. They don't give a damn about no West Coast team on the East Coast.
And remember, sometimes they got to stay up till 9, 10, 11 o'clock to watch a UCLA, USC game, a West Coast game, period,
Yeah, that's why they don't watch them. And that's why nobody know who they are and nobody buy their jerseys. So, yeah, the TV money, the revenue is where it's at.
It's all about that money. And I heard the Pac-12, they couldn't get a better deal. They couldn't get a better TV deal and nothing like that. They got like a little channel that you barely can even get, that Pac-12 channel.
There go Parlay King, speak of the devil. USC minus 23.5 and Alabama minus 24 first half, 2-pick hit tonight.
See, I wanted that over and I didn't bet it. But I looked at it, I capped it, I was gonna put it out, but I said, nah.
Hey Crystal, you might want to check the title of tonight's show. Because it's not going to change until next week. Boy, yep, on my IG, I post all my hits. All right, that's what's up.
Yeah, okay.
You what's your IG, bro? Type in your IG for me. What's up, y'all? Yeah, that's the only thing I hate. The rivalries ain't the same, man.
Yeah.
When we was young, them rivalries were real, dog.
Every year, the last game, every season, the last games is ASU against Arizona, UCLA against USC, Colorado State. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Well, I'm not sure they still have, Big T in Iowa, Iowa State, Michigan, Michigan State, all those. But Washington State, those are usually those
Parlay
rivals.
King 101 on Instagram. I got you. Followed by Slick Nella. Okay. Slick Nella follows you, homeboy.
Do
Okay, I
Slick
see
even
some
bet?
parlay picks. Let me see a 7-teamer. Okay. You cutting the money off. You don't want us to know how much you betting and how much you winning. All right, I got you. They go a 3-legger. Oh yeah, it's a pattern with you. You don't tell us what you bet and how much you won, but I see Otani and Okuna winner. Okay, I see you. All right, Parlay King, I see you. I respect it. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely a pattern. You don't tell us if you bet $5 or $500, but nevertheless, yeah, I see you. All right. I'm gonna be checking you out. I sent you the 10. I remember somebody sent me the 10. I remember. I didn't know if that was you or not. But yeah, okay, I got you.
Well, they got this.
Yeah, this
Hey,
is
I just got hooked to FanDuel. I just want to tell y'all that. DJ, you've been telling me about FanDuel for a month. Look, I've been doing them in game already, and what's crazy is like I'm looking at something now. They got a San Diego State and Iowa State second quarter, but they not even beating up on Iowa State, but they still got them with plus 30.
I got beat, man. I got beat on 2 last-minute scores, man. No second left on the clock, first half. A minute something left in the game. I'm like, damn, luck running bad right now, man. But yeah, that first half under BC was so simple. It was 7-0 at halftime. Third quarter, some. No, I take that back. 7-0 first quarter. Right? Yeah. Then they start scoring. Kev, Braves giving Dodgers hell, man. Hey, man, I told y'all that.
Yeah.
I said that's the only team that's gonna get a Dodgers problems, man. They got a great team, dog. And like I said, we got Freeman and Mookie Betts in the MVP race, but you got Alcona Jr., who I said would probably win the MVP. And he still got other bats on his team, man. They got several other bats in that lineup, man.
They put up numbers.
They can score easy, man. You be watching a Brave game, it'd be 4th inning, no runs. Then you look up, the Braves have 7 or 8 runs.
Yeah. And I do be taking, I see Parlay King, so you can take Mookie and Akuva 1.5 bases nightly, and I do. Normally, but he didn't kill tonight, so I'm glad I didn't do it tonight because he 0 for 4.
Well, I'm not going to say you knew that was going to happen, but he's been so hot. It's hard to be hot every day. Like, that's what made Julio Rodriguez so popular. He was hot every day for like 2 weeks, dog. He's still hot, actually.
Yeah.
So you could actually alternate Julio Rodriguez with one of them, Kona or Mookie.
And Otani.
Exactly.
Boxing conversation was good with you.
Yo.
Reggie Owens up in here. What up, Reggie? Did you see that Dak Prescott 0.5 passing yards on Prize Picks?
No, I didn't see it. We don't got Prize Picks in Vegas, but I know they do stuff like that to, for people. They do little special things like that sometimes. But yeah, we ain't got Prize Picks. So I didn't see
I heard what you call him may not play for the Cardinals this year. They may They made take him out his contract. The quarterback, Murray.
Yeah, Kyler Murray.
Yeah, he might just be sitting on the bench getting paid until they trade him.
Yeah, I played.
I mean, until because they don't want to give him a new contract because he's so injury prone.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people clowning them Cardinals right now because they I've just seen different things about them clowning them on. They said they charge the players to eat there and all kind of stuff. My name on Discord is Go Young DJ everywhere. You know, so
and mine is Mr. Groove 778 everywhere.
But or were you asking for the Discord name?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm asking.
just talking.
Yeah, for my name on Discord. It's
What's up?
Yeah.
I don't have cash having on the board. We'll get my
Let me see what we're looking like in the NFL next week. It's almost that time.
Almost that time for them Steelers to get to the Super Bowl, baby.
Fuck that.
Put your money on that.
Man, is that a horse?
Yes. Steeler Nation. Hey, you know what I always said? I was going, if I ever bought a horse, I would buy one to name it myself. I would name it Cooper Family Picnic.
Cooper what?
Cooper Family Picnic. Because our family, we're going on our 51st year of having our family picnic at Griffith Park. I mean 50 years straight. We just had our 50th reunion. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing it in the same place, same bat time, same area for 50 years. You know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful, man. If you got a family that could get along and have a family reunion, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, man. For 50, my mom and her best friend started it at Griffith Park. Mm-hmm. It could be a little older than 50 years, but they just take the first time that they said, okay, this is our family picnic, but they had been going there for years and years before that. I started going there when I was 6 years old.
Well, which Griffith Park?
Huh?
I said, which Griffith Park? In LA?
Yeah, there's only one Griffith Park. There's only one. Huh?
I think it's another Griffith Park somewhere.
No, it ain't but one Griffith Park in California.
In the world? I mean,
yeah, there's only one, my brother. Yeah, there's only one.
I remember.
But we have a specific area that we don't go all over Griffith Park. We have a specific area. It's called Crystal Springs, part of Griffith Park. There's a Griffith Park part where if you ever look at that movie, remember when they came out with the movie that's supposed to be about Freeway Rick? Remember at the beginning, the first season when dude shot his homeboy in front of the merry-go thing? That's another part of Griffith Park. That was actually filmed at Griffith Park as well. I don't know if I have enough on my card.
You've been putting too much on them horses.
Yeah. Because y'all talking to me, so I'm just talking. Go ahead. Shit.
Why y'all don't
my wife and kids are just in my ear and behind me and all that.
Because they hearing you talk about winning on horses, like nigga break the bank card, nigga pull out the bank card.
You ain't supposed to be telling us. My wife is in the background.
You know she watch everything you do.
Yeah.
She got you on her phone.
Don't tell nobody.
My daughter upstairs crying. I'm praying y'all can't hear that on the thing right now.
Nah, we don't hear.
But good. Why y'all don't do it at Pudding Stone or Martin Luther King Park?
Huh? That's the hood shit. That's my hood shit.
Y'all don't do it there. I used to live over there too.
Nah, we do Martin Luther King. That's my hood. Park, and we do, Pudding Stone. When we have our hood day picnic, we do it there. But I'm talking about my immediate family. My immediate family, they all squares. They ain't into no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They ain't into that gang banging and none of that. We have people that's in our family that's on both sides of the track, but it's neutral when we go to that on when we go to that picnic. It's neutral ground for everybody. We don't. There's no BS on that. It ain't no colors. It ain't no none of that.
Yeah, I know how it go. I used to live on Waters and Fremont.
Too Pretty Kenny had his family get together at Alondra Park last weekend.
So, yeah, I used to live on Waters and Fremont, so I used to walk past Martin Luther King Park every day. And I started a thing a couple years ago after my grandma passed. We do a big 4th of July thing in LA every year at the house.
Wait, what Martin Luther King Park you talking about in Pomona?
Yeah, in Pomona.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You be in the hood then. You got people
on Waters and Fremont.
Huh?
I used to live on Waters and Fremont.
Get out of here, Army.
And I went to Gary, man, 07.
Get out of here, bro. For real?
Yeah, man.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm sure
Ask anybody.
People.
Huh?
I said, I know you know some of my people.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure your peoples know me. Goob is not a normal name. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Percy, Sugar Bear, the triplets.
Oh yeah. You talking about Percy and his little brother Percy? Yeah. And then George, Kayla,
Nah, I just know
Quincy. That's all they people. They all cousins.
Yeah, now on that side they just bought marriage. I just know Sugar Bear and Percy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Percy be claiming the fame, man, but he grew up in Ontario. I don't know why he be doing it though.
Man, he went to Gary. He went to G High, man.
Huh?
I said he went to Gary.
No, he didn't. No,
I thought he did.
No, he did. He didn't.
Because
he would be in my era.
Oh no, he played basketball. Yeah, he played basketball somewhere.
Yeah, in Ontario. He never went to Gary. You know what I'm saying? All his family went to Gary, but he didn't go to Gary. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's cool. You see how it's a small world?
Very small.
You know that we just sitting up here chopping it up, man, and come to find out we run across it. But I didn't say it that a few times, man. It's a lot of people that's content creators on this internet, that it's a small world. We wouldn't know that we done ran into somebody's family, you know what I'm saying, in this California, man. You know what I'm saying? Or people's or somebody's friend or somebody's homie.
I'm trying to see how long you're going to go without talking sports, man.
Oh, my bad. Y'all took me off to
I like when DJ said he played basketball. I said, well, at least we still
I try to figure that. Hey, I do got one more Pomona basketball question though. Did you know we used to have a dude that was a coach there that played for the Globetrotters, but he passed away, but he lived over there. Milton Banks. Yeah,
they stayed on the corner of Waters and Lexington.
Yeah, we always thought that was dope. He used to play with us sometimes. He was a hooper. You know what I'm saying? He played.
Yeah. We had a few good people that came out. You know, we had a lot of sports players that came out of Pomona. You know what I'm saying? All over West Side, North Side.
They say Mark McGuire and his brother came from Pomona.
Yeah.
Sugar Shane Mosley out of Pomona.
Oh yeah. His sister went to school with us at Gary.
Yeah, my cousin grew up with his nephew.
Yeah. But back to sports, like Kev said, let's get back to sports.
Yeah. You got about 6 minutes. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, Sean. Sean want to know if the Discord server name changed.
No, it didn't change. It's still Breadwinner Bets, and here go the link again. If it worked.
Man, I don't know how y'all need this link so much, dog.
Just copy that. If you can copy it, copy it and post it, or just go on. If you go on Discord, if you created an account already, man, just type in breadwinners bets, and it should take you to it. But that's the link right there. That'll take you right to it. I don't know if you can you copy it from YouTube?
Easty
Yeah, I
Crib,
see it on. I see it.
I would love to go live on the other channel after this Easty Crib, so you can holler at Compton Girl and 702 and Misha G and all them. But I gotta go to work, man. I gotta go to work. I
Hey,
can't go live, dog.
I really gotta bounce up out of here, see if I can make it to this bank right quick.
Oh yeah, go handle your business, man. We're gonna get out of here in 4
They want
minutes.
this rent, man.
Oh
But-
yeah, absolutely.
But
Hey, before we go, y'all check out the Discord. You know what I'm saying? We putting picks out in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Sports picks, horse picks. You know what I'm saying? You can pick and choose which ones you want. You know what I'm saying? Just come back in and say that you hit off our picks. You know what I'm saying? As we gonna come back and say, hey, these are the ones that won or these are the ones that lost.
Yeah, you like to see a little defense, but if y'all remember, I was telling DJ, if y'all remember last year, I kept saying wasn't no cornerbacks in college football. So it's easy to score. You're gonna get a lot of that. You don't have them old school defense no more. And the rules are basically for the offense now. Every sport likes a lot of scoring. So that's actually the perfect type of game for college football right now.
And so today I put out 5 plays. One was a parlay for light money, and the rest was, I believe the rest of it was all straight. So 3 for 5, man, that's a profit. That's a winning day. So, that's all I'm after, is catching winning days. And a lot of them was back-to-back winners too, like, in a row. Not to that last one. Austin Jones didn't get no rushing touchdown, so that was the other one that lost other than the parlay. But that's a good day in my opinion.
What I think I went
into the Discord.
I think I went 2 for 3. I just want to answer Jerry Allen Jr. In the morning, the first thing in the morning, somewhere around 9 o'clock, I'll post my first horse picks. You know what I'm saying? Because I get up by 7 and start looking at them. So somewhere between 8 and 9, I'll drop some horse picks. Exactas and straight bets. What I'm basically trying to do is start off right now is just I'm gonna give you a horse. You play across the board, which is 3 bets: win, place, and show. You know what I'm saying? And put whatever you're gonna put on it.
Saratoga or Del Mar?
I do either or. It's depending on where I find the horse that I like at. So I usually do either Saratoga or Del Mar. A lot of times I do Saratoga first because they go off earlier on the East Coast. Del Mar doesn't start racing until 3 o'clock West Coast time. So I usually play the Saratoga, give off the Saratoga first, and then later on in the afternoon, I'll give off a Del Mar pick.
Jerry Allen ain't gonna never forget that name, Sugar.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna never forget that one. Hey, well, thanks for coming on, Goob. Thank you guys for watching, man. I gotta go out and get some bread.
All right. I appreciate you, homie. Y'all stay safe. And peace.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy. Check out the Discord app for Google's picks in the morning. Go Young DJ will probably have a player proposition bet for y'all in the morning. And if you want some baseball picks, just leave a comment. I'll give you my baseball picks tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Peace.